Okay. Here's what I learned about hemoglobin and oxygen saturation. Um, when I was sick last week, when I had to go to the hospital, I was taken immediately to the emergency room from my doctor's office. And you know how they put the little thing on your finger to read what your oxygen saturation rate is in your body? And it was reading normal, 96, 98, that's very good. But every nurse and every doctor that walked into that room, and I'm a black girl, so, you know, you've never seen me before, but for you to be able to walk in and say, my, she is very, very pale, you know, you are pale. Okay? So they would look at my daughter and say, is she pale? My daughter says, very much. And so over this 2 week period, I can't even tell you how embarrassing it is to not be able to wash a dish. Now, I'll keep my kitchen clean, and I'll keep my bathroom clean at all cost. No dirty toilets, no dirty tubs, no dirty sink. That's just in stove. That's just my rule. But I couldn't even do that. And I felt so bad for my daughter because she worked so long and hard. She'd come in, she'd be tired, and she'd say, well, I'll pick up a little bit, Mom, but she just really is not able to work in all those hours that she works. And so she's just used to me taking care of stuff like that. But I could not even wash my behind. That's how tired I was. When I went to the doctor, the day I went to the hospital, I had to wash my top half first, come and rest for about 30 minutes, and then I went back in and washed my bottom half. That's how serious this was. But my saturation level was normal, but yet the nurse said, do you feel like you need oxygen? And I said, yeah, I do feel like I need oxygen. And so when they gave me oxygen, within an hour, 1 hour, my color was back. I was alert again. Um, I was, talking more, able to keep my eyes open. And what I discovered was your saturation level could be 98%. Heck, it could be 100%. But if your hemoglobin is low, doggone plain, if your hemoglobin is low, that means that you might only have 10 blood cells. I mean, not literally, you'd be dead, but let's just say, for example, you only have 10 blood cells and you should have 90. Well, those 10 blood cells are carrying the amount of oxygen that they're supposed to throughout your body, but you don't have enough blood cells running through your body to give you adequate oxygen. So don't be thrown off if you go to the hospital and you feel like you're not getting enough oxygen and they say, but your saturation level is good. You tell them, I need my hemoglobin checked. I need to find out if I am anemic because I have chronic anemia. And so, that made all the difference in the world. Wasn't pain medication, wasn't any kind of medication. It was oxygen that got me better. Oxygen. And then, of course, the fluids that they gave me because I was so dehydrated. So, just an FYI, my loopy brothers and sisters, just don't rely solely on the medical professionals to really be able to put the pieces together. We got to do this stuff for ourselves. I have not been able to sit up and talk for 3 weeks. I have not been able to even sit up and talk. I was sleeping 14, 16 hours a day, and so that's not normal. So something is wrong. So, any rate, I have to see a hematologist so that he can try to figure out why I'm so chronically anemic. And then I'll, of course, update you guys. But just an FYI, I want you guys to be safe and know that, saturation level doesn't mean that you're getting enough oxygen flowing through your body. So take a lesson from me, okay? I love you. I miss you. I want to hear from you. So, talk to you again soon. Loopy loveys and pulls of spoons and fluffy little puppies. Bye bye.